All right, let us now go back to our top story this morning. As I said, that Kenya's police have fired tear gas at election protesters who barricaded roads in the opposition stronghold of Kibera. Our reporter is there, Aldrin Sampear, of course, monitoring the situation for us, and he joins us once again. Aldrin, good morning to you. Talk to us about the protests that are currently taking place in Kibera.
Well, yes, sir. Good morning, Palisa. Since the start of this morning, residents here in Kibera, it's a NASA stronghold. NASA, of course, being the party that Raila Odinga was the presidential candidate for, and of course, he has indicated that he will not be running for these elections. But if you look at the ballot paper, it has all 8 candidates who contested the August 8 elections. However, though, the protest has started earlier on this morning with various roads being barricaded and police continuously running battles with these protesters. We were inside Kibera, where the police were running battles with these protesters, firing tear gas, trying to get them to disperse, but they in return retaliating, pelting stones at the police. So very difficult to cover this particular elections and how it's unfolding in Kenya, specifically areas such as this, such as Kisumu, such as Kibera, areas where NASA is a stronghold. However, though, police have come out in their numbers to try and ensure that the elections do go ahead. However, though, having these protesters also coming out and avoiding and trying to bar some of those who want to exercise their right, as Uhuru Kenyatta, the president of Kenya, said last night, exercise their right to vote. They are being barred. Earlier on this morning, we were also at one of the polling stations here in Kibera called Olympic Primary School. It's one of the polling stations that was supposed to have opened around about 6 a.m. this morning. It wasn't opened. It was actually the gate of that polling station was covered in stones that have been built up to block any entrance towards that polling station. But police have managed to unlock the gates, and it has opened. Not too sure though if voting has gotten underway. Right now, where I am standing, also in Kibera, I'm just going to try and step out of shot quickly just to give you a sense of where we are at the moment. Also an area here in Kibera where people have not come out in the numbers compared to the August 8 elections. This is the polling station where Raila Odinga voted the last time during the August 8 elections. Of course, has indicated this time around that today must be a stay away. Earlier on this morning on his Twitter account as well, he called and reiterated that call to his supporters as well as NASA supporters, telling them not to come out and vote. However, though, there are a few residents that have come out to make their mark and put their mark next to the candidate of their choice.
All right, thank you so much indeed to our reporter there, Aldrin Sampear, live from Kenya. Do stay tuned to Channel 404 for the latest happening in relation to the elections in Kenya.